Valve just dropped one of the most baffling updates in Counter-Strike history. Not only did it break spraying badly enough that both fans and pros complained until Valve scrambled to fix it, they also dropped an insane new way to squeeze more money out of us.
I'm opening it.
Wait.
Tempting, but no.
I got the red!
It's essentially a deal or no deal style skin collection where you pay Daddy Valve directly, potentially exorbitant amounts of money.
Show me the money!
No one asked for this, literally no one likes it, so why the hell did they do it? Listen, CS has had its fair share of shitty updates in the past. And it's pretty much an unwritten rule that Valve will break something while attempting to fix something else, or add a new feature. And that's pretty much exactly what happened with this new update titled Show Off. It's not all bad though. There is a new feature that lets you view your teammates' full loadouts, so if you ever wanted to judge randoms for their skin choices, you can now do that freely and with even more precision. They've also added a zoom-in feature when inspecting skins, which is a nice quality of life touch. Oh, and Nade's got a sound design buff, which is pretty sweet.
Before we get into today's video, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Gigabyte. Experience a whole new level of gaming with the Gigabyte MO32U monitor. Its 32-inch QD OLED display delivers stunning 4K visuals with exquisite color vibrancy and deep contrasts. But of course, looks aren't everything. With a lightning-fast 0.03 millisecond response time and 165Hz refresh rate, you also get the ultra-smooth, lag-free gameplay every gamer dreams of. Plus, HDMI 2.1 support ensures you're ready for that next-gen console dominance. So, if you're looking to elevate your gaming setup without breaking the bank, check out the Gigabyte MO32U gaming monitor over at Amazon. And now let's get back to today's video.
Now, there is one more pretty cool addition, something called CS Script, a JavaScript-based scripting system that gives map makers new tools to play with. Valve even dropped a new map to show off what's possible. As a result, we now canonically know which weapons correspond to which chess pieces, which has been a burning question of mine for years. Jokes aside, this could be a big win. As I've said before, custom maps and modes, the lifeblood of CS, have been struggling since CS2's launch. So hopefully this is a step in the right direction. But now, let's get to the shit. In an attempt to add, quote, various improvements to sub-tick shooting consistency, Valve seemingly broke spraying in CS2, which drew the ire of pretty much everyone, including literal pros like Nico, who said, how can they make this game feel even worse every fucking time? This shit show could have been its own video, but Valve were pretty quick and seemingly fixed the issue. And honestly, when it comes to this game and this company, it's best to just move on and focus on the existing problems. Like, in my opinion, the brand new Genesis skin collection, because this wouldn't be an update without some content. This consists of 17 new skins, including the Prime Vandal, that you can receive via weekly drops, like we've of course seen in the past. Except, it doesn't work like that at all, really. Instead of randomly getting a skin, Valve had to introduce an entirely new gambling mechanic, the Genesis Uplink Terminal, which is basically an iPad where you talk to the arms dealer. Remember that guy? Now, you can unlock it for free, but here's the catch. The arms dealer offers you a random skin from this collection. If you like it, then you can buy it directly from Valve. If not, you can decline and get another offer. You get 5 offers total, but if you reject all 5, it breaks the terminal and you need to get another one to try again. Some compared it to Valorant's Night Market, but it's not that at all. This is just straight up deal or no deal, and I can't begin to explain how insane that is. What made CS's skin economy so unique is that it functioned like a player-driven free market. Prices were set by us, the community. Don't get me wrong, buying a key is also directly paying Valve, but that is a set price, and it's been the status quo since skins were introduced. This, Valve is just slapping a price on a skin and saying take it or leave it. And as I'm sure everyone has seen by now, while some skins can be under $1, at least one user was offered a red M4A4 for $1,600. And images like that raise some very important questions, like who the fuck has that kind of money sitting in their Steam wallet? Sure, it gives you a few days to decide what you want to do, but in what world are you going to upload $1,600 to Steam just like that? Especially when you have no real idea how much the resale value is going to end up being. Which brings us to the other question. How are they coming up with these prices? As Aqua showed on Twitter, Valve says, quote, prices are global and adjusted automatically based on demand for each item in this collection. Okay, but adjusted from what? The collection just came out. There's not enough market data to accurately gauge the demand. So in my eyes, Valve either sets a price and has the resales adjusted from there, or they're basing the price off of what? One or two that happened to be sold shortly after the update actually came out. And I don't know which reality is worse, because they both sound like scams. And this is during a time where whiteouts are selling for over $1,000. You can argue that $1,600 for a red is actually fair, considering what a red from a new case would probably go for these days, but who asked for this? Well, that's the thing. I don't think Valve made this for us. I think they made it for themselves. Valve has been making changes to the skin market for years now because apparently the $1 billion they made off keys wasn't enough. Look, the free market got out of control and skins skyrocketed. We're seeing the worst of it right now, but Valve wanted a piece of that, so they found new ways to keep our money within the Steam ecosystem. Buying stars to spend on collections, trade protection, and now this. More ways to spend money on skins without buying them from another player, or at the very least, a third-party website. I've seen some threads of people suggesting that Valve might actually make more money from traditional cases than they do with this new system. But that again begs the question, what is the point? To get around certain gambling laws in other countries? That sounds like just as cynical as an answer. Listen, I might be overreacting, but it just honestly seems ridiculous to me why they would do this. And I would love to get a better explanation from Valve regarding what their thought process is. This feature doesn't seem to be in service of players whatsoever. And if they called it Genesis because this is just the beginning, defending their actions is going to become nearly impossible in the future. As to where these skin prices go from here, I have no clue. It's too early to tell. And if they're determined by supply and demand, we'll just have to wait and see until more resales or pulls go through. But that also means that if right now you get a $1,600 skin offer, you have no idea if you're sitting on a gold mine or a sinking ship with only a few days to decide. Yeah, I mean, like, if like you get a $1,600 skin and it's like sitting there and the time's going down, but you're like, okay, I don't know if Valve pulled this out of their ass or like what this is truly based on. There's not enough transparency, but this skin can get even higher, right? I could resell it for $3,000, or it turns out it was conflated or it was inflated and it's actually not worth shit.